Hello, Goldington Green Academy. It's Alistair from the Sustainable Transport team at Bedford Borough Council. My job is to encourage people to travel around Bedford in ways that are good for their health and the environment. That means active travel, walking, cycling and scooting, or sustainable travel like buses and trains. Think about your journey to school. Hands up if you walked, scooted or cycled to school. Great work. Sometimes we live a little too far away from school to walk, scoot or cycle. Did anyone take the bus? If anyone did, I'm sure you had to walk from home to the bus stop and then to the school. So you got some exercise. And hands up anyone who parked at Tesco's and then walked or scooted the rest of the way from there. You got some exercise too, because you had to walk from there to the school, and that's called park and stride. So we're going to go through all the good reasons why it's great to walk, scoot or cycle to school if you can. Firstly, walking and scooting and cycling is healthy. Our heart starts pumping faster, and that pumps blood around our body, helping our lungs to breathe. Our muscles can get strong and our brains are able to think better as well. The next picture shows that if more of us walk, scoot or cycle, less of us are in cars, which creates air pollution and carbon dioxide. Air pollution is bad for our health, especially for those of us with asthma. Carbon dioxide is bad for the planet. That's what is warming the Earth's atmosphere, causing dangerous climate change. Walking, scooting and cycling is for free. We don't have to pay for petrol to do it. Our fuel is the food we eat, and often that's really nice food. Not only is walking, scooting and cycling good for our health, it's good for our brains. Take a look at this picture. These are special brain scans of children around your age. The first picture is from when someone has just been sitting down, like if you were sitting in the back of a car. There's not many colours, and that means there's not much brain activity. The second picture shows what the brain is like after 20 minutes of walking. There's lots of activity in there, and that means the brain is ready to learn. So what that means is that if we get a bit of exercise before school, walking, scooting or cycling, or running for running late, we arrive ready to learn, and it makes school easier for us and for our teachers. Sometimes walking, cycling and scooting can be quicker too. Here's a picture of the lady who is the fastest cyclist in the world. She rode her bike at 184 miles per hour, and that's faster than any car is allowed to go on our roads around Bedford. But in any case, if you use cut-throughs, like the path that goes past the front of the school, you can often get to school really quickly and not get stuck in traffic along the way. Talking of traffic, congestion is a big problem, and we want to keep the space around Honeysuckle Way outside the school as free of traffic as much as possible. The less cars that are parked or moving outside the school, the safer it is for everyone. Because you guys are smaller than most adults, it's harder for you to see and be seen. The less traffic outside the school, the more this problem goes away. Take a look at the pictures. See how much space cars take up and how much less space people on bikes take up. And the more walking, scooting and cycling we do, the more space there is for everyone. Walking, cycling and scooting is something we can all do. It's something we can do together. We can do it with our friends. We can do it with our family. It's social. We can chat and have fun with our friends and family on the way to school. The most important reason and this is why I like to walk, scoot or cycle, whether to school or elsewhere, if I'm going to the park or to the shops, for example, and that it is fun. I really enjoy it, and I hope that you do too. Just a reminder that if you can't walk, scoot or cycle, you can still park and stride. You can park at Tesco and come in on the path. Other things you can think about, perhaps for older children, is why not get dropped off at a friend's house and then walk in with them? That's called buddying up. Also, another thing you can try is car sharing. If you know someone who lives close to you and goes to the same school, if you live too far to walk, scooter or cycle, do think about sharing with them. If you do live too far away, yeah, do think about walking, scoot, and you can't walk, scooter or cycle to school, do think about park and striding. You can even pop a scooter in the car and park and scoot. So here's a quick reminder of why walking, scooting and cycling is so good. It's good for our health, especially our heart. It's good for the environment, cutting down on air pollution and CO2. It can save us money, and it's good for our brain. It's sometimes faster, and it means there's less traffic jam and congestion. And most importantly, it's a fun way to get around, something we can do with our friends and talk to them at the same time. So now here's a big word for you on the screen: accreditation. Can you all say accreditation? Accreditation means something we have worked towards and earned. The school has been doing something called Modeshift STARS, which is to do with the way you all travel to school and seeing if you can all travel in sustainable ways that are good for your health and your planet and the planet. The school have been given this certificate, a Platinum Award for sustainability. That is brilliant because it's the best. Over the last few years, Mrs. Harrison has been working hard on this, and more recently, Ms. Theobald and Miss Pugh. But most importantly, thanks to you for doing more walking, scooting and cycling. Keep it up and please do as much as possible. So a couple of other things to bear in mind. Some of you have bikeability coming up. Good luck with that. Hope you enjoy it. David from the council will be coming in to fix bikes for years 3s, 4s and 5 and 6. This is called a doctor bike. He comes to look at your bikes and check them and fix them if they need fixing. Your parents should have got a letter about this, but if you can bring your bike in next Monday, that's the 24th of January, please do. Another thing that's happening is Mrs. Humphreys will be inviting you all to take part in the designer poster art competition. We want to reduce the amount of cars around Bedford with their engines left running. This is called idling. It causes bad pollution around the town. We especially don't want it anywhere near the school. So we're asking you to design a poster encouraging people not to leave their engines running and to think about walking, scooting or cycling instead. We'll choose a winner, and what we'll do is we'll print it up on a big board and put it outside the front of the school. Anyway, best of luck with your walking, scooting and cycling. Do talk to your grown-ups, see if you can do more of it, whether it's to school or just to get around for your other journeys. Hope to see you all soon, okay? Bye bye.